back with another video. Before we get into the video, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And the drama continues. Boy, oh boy, female rap is taking over, okay? There was a drought, but now everybody's in the mix. Before we get into anything, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Now, Cardi B gave a fake-ass fraudulent apology to scratch off because her allies are dying. People are starting to realize she's not a girl's girl. Now, she said, and ... I don't give an F. I'm still in the motherfucking house. I was ranting and hot at the moment, but I F with scratch off heavy. I respect everything about her, including her team. That's so sweet. And nope, I'm not too prideful to apologize to somebody. I really respect, so this is my public apology, and now I'ma privately buy her a bag. Well, how is it private when you announce it, dummy? Okay? You are so slow. How you gonna privately buy somebody a bag and then announce that you're gonna buy them a bag? This bitch is slow, and bags are not gonna fix that you are fake. That's not going to fix that you're fake. Sorry, sis. Then she said, but wait, James, because I just know you didn't only record the beginning of the conversation. Go ahead, baby, and post a whole 11-minute convo when Ice Spice says she was in her feelings, and all because I said Sexy deserved an EBT award and she had just won some iHeart award I wasn't even thinking about. Post all. You came to bang, right? Okay? Then she also went back and forth with Ice Spice manager James. He said to Cardi, I did not record or leak that call. You hear me on speaker with your manager Tubby, who called me with you on three-way. You can literally hear that in the clip. The audio didn't come from me. I respect private conversations. I'm not in the business of leaking anything. Okay? Cardi B also responded to a fan and said that, she did not leak the call. She was in the motherfucking house and, the ceiling was high. Gave some sort of dumb excuse. Then she said, James, be for real and be a man. I was in my bedroom by myself. It was only me, you, and Tubby on the call. So you saying it was Tubby? Your artist put a laughing emoji, then leaked the convo, then posted a trash-ass clip of her song in less than an hour. This is why you've been avoiding the CEOs of 10K, because you know you did it and you sound like a B word, okay? Now, the CEO of 10K is Elliot Grange, who is also now the CEO of Titanic Records, okay? So that's what she's saying. She's saying he's trying to avoid Elliot Grange. And she called Ice Spice Snippet trash. Now, Ice Spice manager responded and said, I see this as part of your rollout, lies and manipulation included. I won't play tennis back and forth with you. God doesn't like liars, so I'll end it here. I put my hand on the Bible. We had nothing to do with the recording leaking or even knowing the call was being recorded. She said, James, be for real. Your artist had nothing to do with the conversation yesterday. She is the one that tweeted that emoji, then dropped the call and previewed a song right after. Not the other way around. Your artist's new song is not charting anywhere. What can you possibly do for my rollout? The gaslighting is insane. Okay? Now, here's the thing. Two things could be true. Ice Spice is flopping. Let's just be honest. She is flopping right now. But I do feel like Cardi B was poking at all the female rappers last week. When it came to the rollout of her album, she did JT via Ckiminaj, saying she was going to outsell Nicki. She dissed Ice Spice on a record. I think it was the Magnet record. She kind of dissed Ice Spice and JT. She was going after everybody. And it seems as though she really don't like any of the female rappers, but she needs allies. I don't think that she likes Megan. Allegedly, there's some calls that she's saying she don't really fuck with Megan like that. Okay, she's been recording their conversations. I believe that Cardi B probably did leak the calls. Okay, I don't think Ice Spice leaked it. But even if she did, it just makes Cardi B look bad anyway. Now, Ckiminaj extends her record as the rapper with the most #1 songs on the US iTunes history, 48, because Win Again went #1 on iTunes after 11 years. Now, she also subliminally clocked Cardi B because she posted or reposted that she is one of the most streamed female artists on Paolify, with Rihanna, Queen Taylor, Big Billy, Queen Ari, all of the pop stars. Okay, she's right behind Big Billy. Rihanna's like 2 spots ahead of her. But remember, Cardi B said that Taylor, Riri, Champagne Thickums were her peers. So she's saying, well, I am doing the same numbers as my peers. Where's Queen B? Something not right. Why is Queen B only at 31 billion? She surpassed Queen B. Okay? She's surpassing the legends. I thought Queen B would be at least at the top somewhere. But, number 9 or 8 or wherever she is not too bad. Okay? So congratulations to everybody on this list. Because I don't see Cardi B nowhere near this list. Big Billy came out, after you. Technically, she's younger than you. She came out, 2018? You started getting pop in 2016, 2017, and she surpassed you. Isn't Big Billy Sabrina Carpenter your peers? You not doing nowhere near their numbers. Now, moving on from that, Tasha K decided to give a little bit of some tea that we don't know if it's true or false, so we're going to say allegedly. But she said, Camel Face just cleared another track for a struggling female rapper to diss another successful rapper at one last attempt to save her career. Apparently, is one of his hit records, Big Pimpin'. Can y'all guess who the struggling rapper is? Okay. Now, if you guys remember, Megan Thee Stallion was on TikTok listening to Big Pimpin'. Okay. And here's my thing with Megan. That would be corny only because Cardi B already just put out a sample by Camel Face and it flopped. What do you think your record is going to do? You're not getting another piss moment. I'm sorry, it's not going to happen. That was once in a lifetime. You should have used that and maybe go into acting, okay? Because the rap career is over. I don't see you doing rap for the next 5 years, okay? Devil Nation's already planning your exit out because you have put them more in debt. You don't recoup anything. You put them more in the red than you do in the green, okay? Because your music constantly flops. Whenever was bubbling under, nobody cares about that record. Act 1, Act 2 flopped, no shade, and you can't sell more than 65,000 first week. You can't, okay? Gorilla Glue is outselling you. Please stop, Megan. Don't do this to yourself again, okay? Don't do it to yourself. Just become an NBA basketball player's wife or wag and call it the day. Okay. Now, Nicki Minaj keeps her foot on Cardi B's neck and it's about to get uglier than Cardi B's original face. So, Nicki Minaj said I'm the Barney B and the flop. If I'm lying about fertility when the queen has never once seen or spoken to a fertility doctor in her life. I'm the one sleeping with Trade while hubby effing sweetie taking my big Yui hole for alimony. I'm going to be sued when the queen show her medical records to the courts. Oh, Rock Bottom Nation, we win again. Deseret, I have your medical records too. The lawyer said we gonna have Barney B homeless with 36 months. Praise God, lucky we can eat cake right now. Barney B, I know you don't know this, but some women plan their pregnancies. You dirty Heineken, coochie twat. We don't let N-words F us while we pregnant for the next trade who got 4 other people pregnant. You see, the devil has come to collect. You sold your soul. You made a pact, but you lost. Now here's this. You have been neutralized in the mighty name of Jesus. Every word you speak on me or mine will now curse your enablers more than your ditzy brain could ever fathom. She continued and said, I'm pregnant for my first love, got married, the next year got pregnant for my soulmate on purpose. You see, Barney, we planned it. Your medical records in the strip club to now look embarrassing. Your father, well, anyway, you are about to shrivel up and die inside. You called black women monkeys and roaches. Now one day people will call your daughters monkeys and roaches. Anyway, I used double the protection in every relationship until I was ready. See the difference between a hoe and the queen, okay? And mind you, she also posted that according to Hits Daily Double, Billboard unfortunately corrected Cardi B's per sales for her second week for I Am Ugly album, and she will only be doing 7,500 in per sale. Now, in my opinion, you ain't doing better than, Ice Spice, Scratch Off, and the other female rappers you be clowning. And, she's only doing 80,000 the second week, allegedly. I think it might be a little bit lower than that. But originally, they said that she was doing, I think, 25,000 or 17,000 in per sale. So Nicki posted that stat clowning her. Now, this was the hot tea. Ckiminaj said, Barney B told them how you been getting seizures from the knot. Oh, B word tomorrow. Okay, so she's teasing something today. Hopefully it's a song, because Lord knows we don't need to see no receipts because it's about to get uglier than Ken Barbie. But we do have to post some receipts. We got to post that Nicki Minaj never lies. Cardi B had a seizure and was forced to cancel an upcoming, concert date. And this happened in 2018 in November. So it has been reported that Cardi B has had seizures, okay? So Nicki technically was not lying. Now, Cardi B clapped back and said, girl, it's your son's birthday. Why are you on Twitter dedicating essays to me? For the love of God, go to Chuck E. Cheese. Nobody goes to Chuck E. Cheese anymore. Didn't Chuck E. Cheese file for bankruptcy? Cardi B, you laid. Come on now. That was corny. Nobody goes to Chuck E. Cheese. Nicki Minaj is a millionaire. Why the hell would she go to Chuck E. Cheese? That's for broke people or middle class people. Let's be very clear. Rich people do not take their children to Chuck E. Cheese. Maybe you do, but really rich people don't do that. Fraudulent Barney B continued and said, when have I ever had seizures? Well, we just posted the proof that you did. It was reported that you did, allegedly. She said, you the one that went on an award show saying you ain't want to call 911 after you was shaken from that drug overdose. Talking about a knot. Miss, I'm standing right here. Well, Nicki has talked about her and her family's issues with drugs. That's public knowledge, Cardi B. You can't really recite stuff Nicki Minaj has openly talked about. That was from an award show at the EBT Awards back in 2014. Come on, Botch and Bitter. You can't do anything better than that. Then Cardi B started copying plea. She said, like, damn, how you pressed over an album you ain't get hit in or mentioned in. B-word feelings hurt because I ain't paid her no attention. You haven't even cut your effing kid's cake. My God, it's 6 o'clock in LA. You must have took your first line of the day. And let me tell you something. Let this be the last time you mention my kids before I spill the tea on yours. While you talking about ABCs. You gonna leave me the F alone today, ho. I'm sick of you, B-word. Wait, bring that ass here. You talking about my father? My father never been to jail a day in his life. Go get a detective and tell them to run them records. Don't put them dirty ass allegations from your bloodline on mine. Your daddy was a crackhead and your brother was arming his stepchild. You got medical records on me? Post them, B-word. You gonna leave me alone today, okay? Now, here's the thing, Cardi B. Nicki Minaj has talked about her family's history with drugs. So that's not new tea. I don't think you got tea on Papa Bear because nobody really knows his name. Let's stop with the lies. All you're going to do is regurgitate what your fans say on social media. Okay? Now, fans have also pulled up receipts of Cardi B's sister, Vodka, talking junk about Papa Bear, throwing some shade at Nicki Minaj and Papa Bear. Remember, Heineken said, nah, beware, MF was mad. Wave knows his ABCs and started talking mad-ish about my niece and nephew. So since you so bothered that Wave knows his ABCs, let's all sing together then, B-word. Ready? Okay, 5, 6, 7, 8. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and y'all know the rest. Okay, so allegedly, a lot of fans speculate that's a diss to Papa Bear and Nicki Minaj, because a lot of Cardi B fans say that Papa Bear can't talk. So that's basically what Cardi B's alluding, that Papa Bear can't talk, but she don't really have no receipts on that. That's all stuff she got from Stan Twitter, which is a chop. Oh, Nicki takes it to another level. She said, also, I know y'all don't like taking my advice until it's too late, but don't listen to that music. It has been dipped in evil spirits. Their sole purpose is to unleash the spirit of drama in your lives. We rebuke it back to the pits of hell. It shall not stand. Delete it. Then she posted a picture of Cardi B and said, not today. Barney B and Culture Vulture. Oh, no. Lord Jesus, it's about to get real bad. It's about to get bad. Nicki also said, album flop, coochie flop, never want to fight, outranked you in your own gang. Shut the F up, come fight. Sympathy, baby, couldn't pull 228. Abort mission. Linked it once Barney B started trending. Allegedly, Papa first party over. He got 4 more to go. Let's go, ho. Drop the receipts. Rico Nation. Desiree, you sent Jigga. Man broke, huh? Get that beware before I get to y'all. Families as well. Tonight happens to be an effing night. Wow. Nicki continued and said, Culture a vulture. Her mama a crow. So stupid to not see once Wendy ate that crow what happened. They played you to do the hex to yourself, you flop-ass heavy-tongue hoe. Now, after Nicki Minaj called Culture Vulture ugly, Cardi B said, bitch, you wish my daughter was ugly. Culture is beautiful and you know that. Your hate is so deep, dark, and nasty because your son is nonverbal, because you effed him up with all them drugs. So you're jealous of everybody's kids and their happiness. Beware where the F you at, stop talking. Nicki Minaj said, we in New York, bitch, heavy on it. Then she said, trying to call me out to fight because I'm pregnant as F. You never have this energy when I see you in person. See you at 2 Met Galas and you never have that energy. But where the fuck you at? My N-words is outside right now. Where the F y'all at? Here's my perspective of all of this. You know, I don't want to speak too much because I don't want to make the video too long. But I will say that I think Nicki Minaj is giving Cardi B too much clout. Okay? Her album flopped. We know it all flopped. Cardi B is not the girl that she used to be. And I feel as though Nicki should just pay her dust when it comes to social media. Like, do not even interact with her. Don't throw shade at her on social media because she's irrelevant. We see in the numbers. Like, she's doing 7,500 copies second week. And literally, she didn't even do 200K first week. Like, she's irrelevant when it comes to music. Her career is hanging by a piece of thread. I think Nicki Minaj should pay Cardi B dust and only diss her in the music. Diss her in the music, but do not go back and forth with her on social media because it's like you making her relevant and she's irrelevant. Okay? I just don't see the point of, going back and forth with the dud. Like Cardi B is on the bottom of the barrel. You know what I'm saying? She can't even rap. You can't even go toe to toe with her when it comes to rapping because you would out rap her so easily. Okay, so that's how I feel about it. I think Nicki should just focus on the next era and pay Cardi B dust because Cardi B's irrelevant. We see it in the numbers. Nobody's checking for Cardi B. Nobody. And like Cardi B admitted, she said that she's not Nicki Minaj's peer. She admitted it out of her own mouth. Now, Botchin' Bitter takes it to another level, and she said, Papa Bear, I'm so sorry you can't speak and banging spoons. Your mom couldn't put the drugs down. I'm sorry your mom not even paying attention to you on your birthday because she's such an obsessed and dark-spirited hating hoe. I'm so sorry. And she said, Barney, dangerous, bodega Barney, what up? Your sister can get the chest caved in if you pregnant with another monkey or roach right now. I'm just saying, for entertainment purposes only. Nicki continued and said, Culture a roach and a monkey like your sister, Cokie B. Please don't sniff coke with baby number 4/5. Word to Carlos. Oh my goodness, no, Nikki. Did she say word to Carlo? Nikki continued and said Barney and Bailey. Then she tweeted and deleted this, but I caught this. She said, Lucian, Elliott, Rico Nation, I promise you, tell that ditzy hoe to stand down. I promise you. Then she posted screenshots of Cardi B talking badly about people's kids years and years ago, saying F people's kids, wishing death on people's children. So, I guess Nikki's trying to say that it's karma. Nikki also said F the vulture baby's B-Day. And then I think she also tweeted culture vulture. Then Nikki posted camel face and told him to take off his lace front. Wow. Oh my goodness. Jesus. Then she spilled some tea and saying Barney B had the whole label fly out to Cali to beg me to do a joint tour and album with her. I don't want to have to drop that recorded call. That's why all the sabotage was on my tour. Drop the receipts, dumb B-word. You costing them millions with your $4 album and $5 coupon. Oh my goodness. Then Cardi B said, you said fuck vulture what? B-word F that slow ass son that came out your coochie. You was wishing so much negativity on me while I was pregnant, and look at your karma. Look at what your rotten coochie you produced. Now he a whole 5-year-old tippy-toeing around the house and can't spell his name. Botch and Bitter continued and said, but stop. All that talking, where you at? You say you was gonna cave my sister chest and we checking our DMs. Ain't seen it yet. Everybody up and waiting. Drop the addy right now. Nikki responded to that and said, she's so stupid. Find me a B-word. Remember y'all called cops on us last time? Made them tell us we had to leave NY because you and your man was afraid for your lives. Drop the receipts, Barney B. You'll be eating out the garbage cans of the Bronx in the name of Jesus soon. Cardi B said that she was lying, that she did not call the cops, okay? And said that, she wants Nicki Minaj to drop the address. She wants to fight Nicki right now. Then she also posted that Nicki Minaj did sell her album for $5. I don't remember that because I definitely didn't pay $5 for the album. But she said that Nicki Minaj did sell Queen and Pink Friday 2 for $5. Allegedly, because I paid way more than $5, so I don't know what Cardi B is talking about, but I bought a vinyl, so maybe that's why it was more than $5. Now, in regards to them talking about each other's children, unfortunately for me, that is just too dark. I think Cardi B started it. She's been throwing little subliminals. We went over that since last year about Nicki Minaj's children with her sister. And I think Cardi B should apologize to Nicki Minaj for saying that, Nicki Minaj's child was nonverbal. She started it, Nicki Minaj finished it, but I don't really think talking about children is appropriate. I just feel like for me, that's a little bit too dark. You know what I'm saying? Because children to me are innocent. But Cardi B definitely started it and Nicki Minaj finished it. Okay? I also think that when Cardi B sees Nicki Minaj, is going to definitely be on site. I think Nicki Minaj needs to get extra security because Cardi B is a lunatic. And I do see people telling Cardi B that her address is public, so she should pull up. So I definitely think Cardi B will eventually pull up on Nicki Minaj and is about to get uglier than Ken Barbie and Cardi B's original face combined. Now, in midst of all the drama between Cardi B and Nicki Minaj, Heineken, Cardi B's sister, or Vodka, whatever her name is, she was going back and forth with JT, and JT completely spazzed on Spaces.
Flop. Big ass areolas, butt ass naked, and butt bare feet, just to loser assholes. Aha. Aha, all of that for nothing, trying to steal a drip, trying to act like you hustling. That hoe tried to act like she was hustling. That hoe tried to act like she was hustling to cover up them fraudulent sales. Bitch, you still lost. You did all of that for nothing. Them fake ass fans, bitch. Nobody was dressed up as you. Nobody came with your shirt on. Bitch, you was like next, 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 next. You don't even know them people name. You ain't even give them people no hug. Begging ass bitch. Begging ass hoe. Begging ass bitch. A begging ass Cardi B. I'm talking about begging ass Cardi B and no job having ass motherfucking Hennessy, bitch. Two sisters who can't fuck with me at all. Two bitches who ain't seeing me in nothing. Neither one of you hoes, even on y'all twin days, y'all bitches ain't seeing me. Fuck wrong with y'all raggedy ran through ass hoes. Talk about you know. Bitch, I don't even know you. Bitch, I just moved to New York. Bitch, where do I know you from, bitch? And wanna post teeth. Post your sister cricket ass motherfucking teeth. Stop posting me. If you feel like this about me, imagine how you feel about your sister. Now, I am going to work. Something that Hennessy don't have. I'm going to my job.
Now, Heineken also clapped back at JT and exposed that Lil Uzi be cheating on JT. So they went back and forth for a while too. So we're not gonna go over everything, okay? Because no shade, JT and Heineken, we don't really care about that beef. No shade. But we do gotta talk about these tweets. Heineken called JT a gremlin, saying that she was looking for attention. Also said that she was jealous, okay, and posted her pictures of JT years and years ago. But then JT said the gremlin in question, date 10/27/2025. And these pictures are from Getty from when she was, I think, performing at the Global Citizens Festival. Hennessy exposed that JT was upset at Cardi B because WAP originally was supposed to be Cardi B featuring JT. And she said, yes, because WAP the song her ugly ass asked me to be on. Leave Carisha off of it. Name a song after 2022 more relevant than okay. Then she said, just like a Spanish girl to think a black girl is jealous, bitch. Your sister gives baby fat jacket in the summertime to hide a pregnancy in Team Jordans. Jealous, nah. And then Hennessy said, I'm starting to think that it's something you need to tell us. Is it because your man be messing with Dominican artists that don't have nothing to do with me? Okay? So basically, I guess JT is getting cheated on by one of Lil Uzi's Dominican girls. That's an artist. Okay? But we know Heineken and Cardi B lie. But I do believe, no shade, I do believe that Lil Uzi be cheating. But when are these rap girlies going to get in a booth? Scratch off, Cardi B, you can stay out the booth because that album was trash. But scratch off Nicki and JT, we need some music. Now, I do apologize that the video is so damn long. So much has happened. But I do have to give Doja Cat 50,000 lashings. Doja Cat's V is aiming for a top 5 debut on the Billboard 200 chart with 59,000 units sold first week. Less than Scarlett. This is not good. This is not good. You had vinyls, you had playlisting, you had several music videos, you had promotion, you had a Marc Jacobs and Mac collaboration and commercial. This is ridiculous, Doja Cat. 59? That's less than Glorilla. This is why Gorilla is the princess, though. This is why Gorilla is the princess. Doja Cat, this is not good. You were supposed to do 100K. At least 80. I was saying 80. 59,000? Bruh, no, this is not good. This is not good at all. Then the Queen of Christmas will debut higher than Doja Cat with 65 units first week. Wow. That's crazy. Doja Cat, you gonna let Mariah, who's been in the game 30 years, outsell you? That's ridiculous. And then ugly ass Young Thug will be receiving 50,000 lashings because he will debut at number 7 with 48,000 sold first week for his trash ass album and all them damn collaborations he had on that album. Okay? Gunna outsold. Haha. Gunna did 80, stupid. That's why I don't like Young Thug. I'm glad people are not supporting his trash music. I think he's a trash artist. I think God is 10 times more talented. And I'm happy that he's flopping. And then his ugly ass had the nerve to chime in regards to the Ice Spice and Cardi B drama. I'm so sick and tired of this man. He never minds his business. He said people can't even talk on the phone now. Mother effers recording convos is crazy work, okay? And as we know, Cardi's phone call got leaked, which I believe Cardi's behind that. No shade. And here's my thing with Young Thug. You was in jail. So here's the thing. All calls are recorded in jail, dummy. So nobody feels bad for you. You was gossiping like a bitch. I don't feel bad for Cardi B. She was fake, okay? How you gonna talk about your friend and say, oh, I fuck with Scratch Off Heavy? No, you don't. You just slipped up. You really showed your true colors. So shut up and pipe down. Now, why is Billboard being messy? This is not the time to drop a list and put Nicki Minaj at number 1, even though obviously she would be number 1. But they dropped a list of the best female rappers of all time. And of course, Nicki Minaj is number 1. They got Cardi B at number 11. Okay? Now, here's the thing. I feel like Billboard do this every 3 months. We know Nicki Minaj is going to be number 1. We were talking about the best female rappers of all time. This is not the time to drop a list. You know what you're doing. And Cardi B's finna go insane. I think Cardi B is going to have a mental breakdown. And I think Nicki Minaj needs to get a restraining order on Cardi B as soon as possible. Because Cardi B, she gonna be definitely stalking Nicki Minaj. I do not put anything past that lunatic. But anyway, I got some very hot tea on Patreon on Sydney Sweeney, Jimmy Kimmel, the David Singer, exclusively on Patreon. Link will be in the description. I hope you have a great day.